Hi, this is Whitney, and this is a short video on powers of attorney in Virginia and why they are so very important to your estate planning. Often when people come in, they don't understand the full importance of having a power of attorney. And I usually offer clients two. The first is financial, and it is a durable financial power of attorney. And why that's important is a durable power of attorney lasts basically until your death, even if you lose capacity for some reason, whether that be for dementia, Alzheimer's, a car wreck. I mean, anything can happen. And so prudent planning advises that we have something in place so someone can make financial decisions for us should we not be able to. And those decisions can include buying and selling real estate, managing bank accounts, paying our debts, filing our taxes, buying and selling our cars should that be necessary, again, managing our affairs, just overall, opening bank accounts, safeguarding our assets and things like that. So a financial power of attorney is incredibly important. And perhaps one of the biggest reasons it's important is if at some point in your life you have to have medical care, whether that be through a hospital or hospice or rehab or a nursing home or a assisted living facility, and those arrangements need to be made financially, and you don't have capacity or can't sign those documents to pay for the treatment you need someone who can do that for you. Otherwise, the people or your family, someone's going to have to step up and get a conservatorship, which is costly, more costly for the family than it really needs to be if we just take some prudent steps right now. The other power of attorney I offer is medical. And the medical power of attorney grants whoever you're designating power over your person. And again, this doesn't kick in though until you have been deemed incapacitated and no longer fully understanding the decisions you're making. So this allows a person to say, mom or dad or spouse, sibling, whoever it may be, needs care that I can't provide. And they need either maybe some psychiatric help, nursing home, rehab. Again, those are the big ones I typically see. And people don't think about it. They don't think I need someone who has the ability to sign me up for those things. But it's very important to have it because if you don't, then you're going to end up going through a guardianship proceeding. And I know I've mentioned guardianship and conservatorship, and those are proceedings in Virginia when we do not have these powers of attorney in place. And then a family member or a third party who can qualify requests of the court that they be appointed as your conservator and your guardian. And those two people really act as if you had a power of attorney. And when you get into those type of proceedings, they could be contested. They could take some time and you need immediate care and you can't get it because there is certainly a scheduling time. There's got to be a guardian ad litem appointed for the person who we're trying to gain this guardianship and conservatorship over. It is not an immediate fix. And a lot of people suffer because of that. I've seen people who really need care and can't get it until we go through this process. So I always encourage my clients to think through that it costs right now is pretty minimal compared to the long-term costs you could incur. And it's just prudent planning. I mean, everyone needs it. We want to be in control of who's making those decisions for us. You don't want to leave it to chance as far as who's going to make them for you long-term. I will say they are always amendable, revocable, changeable, whatever words you want to use. You're not stuck with it just because you make that decision today. As always with any estate planning, wills, trusts, powers of attorney, if something changes, and I always say this, relationships change and life changes. If that happens and we need to update that, it's absolutely no problem. But it's better to have it in place than not. So if you have any questions about why these two would benefit you, please feel free to reach out to the office at 276-477-1422. And as always, we look forward to seeing you soon.